So after this, the teacher finishes his statements. That is so beautifully finished, no? The teacher says, Ajnana yogat paramatmanastava. Hey Paramatman. This is the tradition. See the beautiful. Long before the student knows about it, the teacher knows about the student. Are you getting that? This is the beauty. The teacher, the wise man, knows something about you which you don't know about yourself. Where from the confidence comes? Even though the student is miserable, crying, helpless, unhappy, feels bound, rejected, desperate, despondent, and here this teacher is all confidence and all smiles. Like in Bhagavad Gita, you shall see the same thing. Arjuna is fully down and out. He throws his Gandivam, he throws his bow and arrow, says, I am not going to fight, nayotsye, I am not fighting. Uktva tushnim babhuva, threw that bow and arrow and kept quiet. And when he is so miserable, Krishna is starting the prahasanniva bharata with a huge smile in his face. Arjuna is embodiment of disappointment, desperation, frustration. Krishna is embodiment of confidence and joy and laughter. With a huge smile he starts. Does it mean these teachers are all sadistic teachers? More unhappy the student is, happier the teacher is. It's not that way. Because now Krishna smiles so that ultimately he can hand over the same smile to Arjuna. The student doesn't know something about himself. Even though he is free, he is the happiness, he is absolute, the student doesn't know because of the ignorance. That is why the teacher addresses him. Hey Paramatman, Tava, because of the Ajnana yogat bandha, because of the ignorance of yourself, you are the Paramatma, absolute, all-pervasive, imperishable, deathless, absolute bliss. Not knowing about yourself, bandha, tataeva sansruti. Not knowing about yourself, you feel the bondage and therefore you transmigrate. Not only in this life, from childhood to youth to old age, but also lives after lives. In this life, moods after moods, changes of different kind affect you. So if you do this viveka between Atma and Anatma, who this I is and what it is not, the fire that comes out of this discrimination shall burn the ignorance and all your misery. When the student has thus heard this, so he says, Sruya Krupaya Sruyatam Swamin, O Lord, O teacher, O revered one, Sruyatam, please listen to me. Prashnoyam kriyate maya, I am asking you this question. Yadiuttaram aham srutva, having listened to the answer of which, Krutarthasyam bhavan mukhat. Bhavan mukhat srutva, by listening to the answers of which from you, I shall be Krutartha, I shall be fulfilled and I shall be free from every time of anxiety. When the student asks this question, because he has now confidence in the teacher, that he can answer my question. He says, I shall be free. When? Now. Like many people before you have understood this truth, lived through this life happily and moved on. You too shall continue to be that. So he is not promising you something hereafter. That is where comes the beauty of this knowledge. Right here and now. How is it possible? As even there are in many different subjects in the world, there are errors possible. Like science at one time said, light travels in straight line. Now they say it travels in waves. Sometimes people are believing the sun is moving, earth is steady. Now they found out it is not true. So many different types of ideas have changed. What about certain errors existing about myself? They may be talking these things that I am infinity. It may be error. No. You see it by questioning. You look at your own identity from all different dimensions, from all sides, then you appreciate yourself, who you are. That is why knowledge, very, very strongly defined. You know what is that? Jnanam is sansaya viparyaya rahita jnanam. That we shall call as the knowledge, which must be free from doubt and error. It should be free from doubt, free from error. Okay, very strong. That knowledge we call knowledge, which should not be erroneous and must be doubt-free. Listen carefully. Because most of the time, it may so happen, you may have no doubt, but it is erroneous. There can be mistake. Twinkle, twinkle, little star. No doubt. Erroneous. The child has no doubt. Twinkle, twinkle, little star. Earth is flat. No doubt. But erroneous. It's a mistake. Sun is moving. Earth is steady. Doubt-free. Erroneous. Sky is blue. Sky has no color. Doubt-free. Erroneous. So that is not knowledge. What you have, if it is subject to change and verification, then it is not knowledge. How old are you? 45. Look at your passport, your date of birth, you are 47. So if it is subject to change and verification, it is not knowledge, it is a falsehood. Are you getting that? Same thing. About yourself, who are you? Many people have doubt-free knowledge. I am the body, dehoham, I am the body. Doubt-free, but erroneous. Why? Sometimes you say, I am hungry. Body is not hungry. If body is hungry, dead bodies will be hungry. The bodies that are floating in formaldehyde in the medical colleges, they should be also fed, because body is hungry. Body is not hungry. Sometimes I am mind, I am thinking. Body is not thinking. The same body is lying down, there is no thought. So who am I? Am I the body? Am I the hunger? Am I the prana? Am I the thought? So many doubts are created now. So what happens? You see, the beauty of the Upanishads is, what you consider doubt-free, he creates a doubt in that. What you consider error-free, he creates an error in that. And then gives you a knowledge which is doubt-free, error-free. That is why it is so beautiful. It's so beautiful. In your doubt-free knowledge, he creates a doubt. What you think is free from error, he helps you discover an error. The I cannot have all these meanings, we shall see that. That is why there is no error in this knowledge. It is totally error-free. Who I am, about that, when you receive the absolute knowledge, about that, there is no more any doubt about who you are. No more there is any error, because it will no more subject to change on verification. You are the absolute changeless existence. So this must be seen.